Hello everybody, welcome to Thermomixing Adventures. My name is Lisa Keegan and today we are making a beautiful drink called the Chinese style drinking pudding. My kids love rolled oats, so I'm really hoping today that this is on par with the rolled oats with a few extra little bonuses in there and they will love it and enjoy it. It's been quite cold here, so I'm really hoping that this is just a hit with them. So let's get started on this recipe. As you can see, it's on cookiedoo.com.au. We go straight to start cooking. First thing you can see in there is some brown rice. Now, I reckon you could actually use white rice if you wanted. However, brown does have, is it a lower GI, so it makes you fuller for longer. They do suggest as well that it's an organic one. Use what you've got though, right? If you've only got white, use white rice. Don't let that stop you making this recipe. Now, I've also got extra in here because the next step says millet, and I don't have millet. So I thought, you know what, I'll just put more brown rice in it. So let's go next. And it says 20 grams of millet. I'm gonna put more brown rice in. So in that goes. So there's my first tip, is if you're missing something, just go without, just skip it over. I did think I could put more of the next step, the rolled oats in, but I'd already filled it up with the brown rice, so that's what I'm gonna use. By the way, that's brown basmati rice. There's lots of different types of brown rices. So 30 grams of rolled oats. And there's also black rices and things like that as well. So 30 grams of rolled oats. I think I've got more. That's okay. The kids hopefully will enjoy it. No, I think it'll be amazing. I think it looks to me like a really thick porridge. So I think that you can drink. So I think it'll be a hit. Now in this jar, I've got the next three lots of ingredients. It's got 20 grams of raw almonds, 20 grams of cashews, which make it creamy. So the cashews are creaminess to it. And then 20 grams of pepitas, I think. Are they the green ones? I think they are. So it should be all up about 60. There's the cashews, there's the pepitas. So in that goes. So there's all those good ingredients in. Now, if you do have trouble with nuts in your digestion, soak them first and make this after they're soaked. That's called activating, and it means that the things in them break down easier in our digestive system. So I know some people with Thermomixes, you find you have to activate it. Some of you may not have explored that yet. So it's something that you can do to your nuts to make them easier, and seeds to actually digest, for a body to break them down. Okay, insert the measuring cup. So now we're going to mill this down for 30 seconds on speed 9. So we're going to spin that dial all the way to speed 9, and I'll see you on the other side of 30 seconds. We'll see you in a moment. Okay, 30 seconds, it's milled down. I'll show you the final product there. I can hear some of you guys asking already as well, do I need to make a 4 batch on this? No. If you wanted to make a 1 batch, quarter this down. If you want to make a half batch, bring it down. I know the Germans at the moment who are the ones in charge of our cookie dough, they are working on the ability to be able to halve and quarter and multiply recipes out, which is going to be so awesome when it comes. But you know, those ingredients, I think you can probably work out yourself how much you need to be able to make this. So don't feel like you've got to make a 4 serve, just do the maths and pull it down in sizing. But look at that, that is a fine powder in there now. That's a flour. To me, that looks actually like almond meal that you would buy. So now we've got 3 last ingredients. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is bucketing down with rain outside my house at the moment. Okay, 1 litre, so 1,000 grams of filtered water. Hopefully I've got enough here. If not, that's okay. We'll top it up off camera. Oh, so close, that'll do. We've got that. Now it's got sweetener. Oh no, not done yet. This is it must be at the end. So we put the lid on and it's gonna now cook. So 15 minutes, 100 degrees on speed 4. And then when we come back, we've got 2 last ingredients to add. We've got salt, and they said add sugar to it. From Monday, I made condensed milk for the recipe on Monday. The beautiful creamy ginger turmeric lemonade, was it? No, ginger something lemonade. It was beautiful. The kids devoured it. It required some condensed milk. So I thought for the sweetener in this today, I'd actually use some of that because I have no other need for it. Otherwise, it's just somebody's going to end up eating it with a spoon in the fridge. Anyone else do that at their house? So I thought I'll use that as the sweetener in this today when we get to that step. So I'm going to turn this on for speed 4 for 15 minutes on 100 degrees. And I'll come back at the end. We'll finish this off together and I'll pour a lovely glass full of the beautiful drinking porridge, and we'll have a look at that. So we will see you in 15 minutes. Take care till then. Okay, Okay, welcome back. Let's finish this off. It has done the cook time, and I could hear through that cook time it had really thickened up in there. You could hear it was starting to slosh, so you can tell that it's done. So let's go next. So add some salt. Now salt brings out sweetness, so definitely use salt in there. It does, when you add something sweet to it, it enhances that sweetness. So the next step will be some sweetener of choice. You can see how thick, I don't know if you guys remember back to Monday, how runny this was because it was still warm. Look at it now, like it is just a solid, absolutely solid glump in there. So, probably a little too thick really. It's okay, it's really cold here today and it's pouring with rain. So I'm just going to put in, what do you reckon, about that much there? Now it probably says insert the measuring cup, excellent, and we'll finish this off. So it's just got a 20-second mix time on speed 5, and then let's put it into here, and that's it. How cool is that? Nearly done. I reckon this would be perfect on one of those days where it's cold, it's miserable, and you just want to hug something. Even the breakfast on the go, I think would be amazing. Tomorrow we are doing breakfast on the go, which is different because it's a cold drink, whereas I think this is like that warming. You could take it to work, you could send off the family to school, and they could have it in their flask, and it would be beautiful and warm. It literally looks like drinking porridge too. So let's have a look at there. You can see this texture. It's that sort of thickness in there, and absolutely beautiful. There you go. So that is your Chinese style drinking porridge. Just had to check the name there, but easy, 15 minutes, beautiful and warming. It is 90 degrees in there, so I'm going to take a little while before I go give it to the children, but 90 degrees is that temperature where you soften off your oats and things like that as well. So give this a go, and when you do, let me know what you think. I'd love to know what your favorite warm drinks are to make in your Thermomix. Have you tried things like the turmeric latte and those sorts of recipes? Have you got, I think there's a warm strawberry latte or something there as well on Cookie Do. What have you tried? What do you like? And I'd love you to give this a go. Tell me what you think of the Chinese style drinking porridge. That's it for me today. Take care. Let me know if I can support you with anything regarding your Thermomix. This month we do have a gift with purchase when you're buying a TM6, so do reach out if you'd like that information so that I can help you get one on your bench, and then most importantly get more and more out of your Thermomix. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for some more drink inspiration. Can you tell it's quite warm? I can't sit it on my hand. But yeah, until then, take care and let me know if I can support you in any way. My name is Lisa Keegan from TMX Adventures. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.